I want y'all to sing, and I know y'all gonna bless us tonight. But I want you to sing some stuff that even a little bit of stuff that your mom wrote, because your mom wrote so many songs. You know, I call her my songwriting mama.
Right.
And I'll never forget the moment when in Tulsa she grabbed me, and I was sitting in the back of an auditorium. I'd heard she was coming, and I just wanted to go see her. I wanted to just watch her.
Right.
And she saw me sitting back there, and they moved me to the front. And when I got up there, right in the middle of the concert, she goes, "There you are." And it's like, "Yes, ma'am." And I'm like sitting there. And after the service, you know, I was just going to sneak out. Well, she sent somebody and said, "Go get that boy." And she grabbed me and she said, "God told me that the same mantle of songwriting that I've carried for years is in you and on you." And she said, "God told me to lay hands on you." And I want to tell you, it was the most wonderful transfer that I've been through that impartation services a lot, but I've never been through an impartation that quite hit me like that. I mean, I was left dazed for days and just carried away in the Holy Spirit. She wrote so many songs that delivered so many of us, and recently went home to be with Jesus.
Yeah, on Mother's Day this year, you know, what a shock. And you know, and to go in a bus wreck, you know, you never think it's going to happen that way, but we've talked so many times that she died doing what she loves. You know, she died on that bus and with the people. But Mother, you know, Mother saw songs in everything. Everything was a song.
Yeah.
You know, she wrote songs. You know, she is the greatest lyricist I've ever known. She's such a poet, and I never talk about her as a was, because she's an is.
She still is.
She's an is.
Yes,
she's not a was.
Always is an is.
Always is, and you know, and she's just in another dimension. And I'm telling you what, I can't wait. Today, as we were driving out here, I was thinking, you know, our dear friend Jerry Reed went to be home, you know, home with the Lord. And I was just thinking about, I can just see her up there picking with Jerry and some of those guys, picking and grinning and writing songs. And I'm telling you what, but Mother has a way of capturing that moment in a song. And how many, you know, what's interesting is since Mother's Day, it's her music that's got me through.
Wow.
You know, I've always loved her music. I've been her biggest fan forever, and was privileged for over 50 years. Yeah, and for over 50 years to be a part of the, you know, to be there during the writing, and to, you know, and to grab the pen and paper and just try. I remember there were moments that the presence of the Lord would be so strong on her when she was writing. And I would sit there and try not to breathe, because I thought if I distract her, she'll say, "Baby, go in there." And so I just wanted to be there. I just wanted to be in that presence and to catch that thing like you caught it.
Yeah.
You know, whatever that wonderful gift is on her. But I don't know anybody that has written songs that has got us all through. It's like, you know, that the old thing, the wind beneath our wings, but it really is. It's the Aaron in her that comes up underneath us and lifts us up. Yeah. And I've always loved her music, but I've never loved it as much as I do now.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, and I never appreciated it. I find myself dissecting her lyrics, and such a poet, and just saying, and you know, Mother, you know, she had an 8th grade education, had no mentor. Nobody taught her how to write music.
And if you were ever around her, you'd never know that.
Oh, no.
She's brilliant.
Brilliant. She had more common sense and just an amazing, fascinating mind.
Very, very educated, too.
Yes, self-taught.
Yes.
But it had no, you know, it's amazing when you think there were others that kind of poured into us. I had Mom. You had, but she had no one pouring into her.
Right.
But she had this hotline to God, and she was just this amazing capacity for lyric, and to know when it was right and when it was wrong. But she wrote songs that we all felt. I felt exactly that way. She knew how to capture that universal experience that we all have. It wasn't just such a personal thing, but it was a universal experience that is just priceless.
It is. Well, I want to hear some of it. And I want y'all to sing some of it. Pastor Dony, I know you got to get to the piano, and it's like, I mean, this is going to be great, because I love your mom. And she just, and I have to say my mom, I'm sorry, but she
she has so many sons and daughters, and she made us all feel that way, and made us feel, you know, she never made people feel like fans. They were family to her.
Absolutely.
That's the way she still is today.
And she was just great, because she would listen to you write a song, and she would say, "All right, Gary, sit down and play that last song you wrote. I want to hear that latest song you wrote." And I'd play it for her. She'd sit there, and I'll never forget the first time she did that to me. She said, "Well, that first verse is really good. That's a great chorus, But you can do better than that on that second verse.
Yeah. She always spoke
And
the
I
truth
went back
in
and
love.
rewrote it.
Yeah.
I went back and rewrote it.
Yeah.
It was really powerful. What a
Right.
great lady. What a
Yes.
great lady you are.
Thank
And what a
you.
great psalmist and songwriter
you.
you and Donnie both are.
Thank you so
Sing
much.
us some stuff,
Okay.
Reba.
Thank
Can you show some love to Reba and Donnie as they sing tonight?
I feel the touch of hands so kind and tender, and they're leading me in paths that I must trod, and I'll have no fear when Jesus walks beside me, and I'm sheltered in the arms of God. So let the storms rage high, the dark clouds rise, they won't worry me, for I'm sheltered safe within the arms of God, and He walks with me, and naught of earth shall harm me, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God. Mamas teaching angels how to sing. Heaven's halls are silent when Mama sings. David lays down his harp, and heaven's bells won't ring when Mama's teaching angels how to sing. Tears will never stain the streets of that city. No wreaths of death on my mansion door. Teardrops aren't welcome beyond the gates of glory, 'cause the hearts will never break anymore. 'Cause the hearts will never break anymore. That isn't life. The ocean is dry. There are no stars in the sky, and the sparrow can't fly. If that isn't love, then heaven's a There's no feeling like this. If that isn't love. Amazing grace shall always be
my song of praise. For it was grace that bought my liberty. And someday I'll know just why He came to love me so. He looked beyond all of my faults and saw my need.